Good evening, everyone. It's Monday night, and many of you have chimed in on our Facebook page saying that the down payment is the most difficult part and is stopping you from getting into a home. So I wanted to talk to you tonight about all the many ways that you can get a down payment together. Now, first of all, we have our own proprietary program for people who have good credit and good income. So that means somebody with stellar credit. That is someone with a 700 plus score, no blemishes, absolutely good income, but just can't seem to raise the down payment for whatever reason, which sometimes is just a matter of day-to-day expenses, the rent, and they can't get a down payment together. We have a program for you, so please call us and we can outline that for you. Next, there is many other ways. We have helped people raise down payment by a gift. And most people don't consider this, but you must have people who love you, a mother, a father, an aunt, an uncle, a grandmother, a grandfather. They can give you what is called a gift. And that means your down payment is gifted. All you need in Canada is a 5% down payment. You don't need 20%. Everybody still thinks they need 20%. No, you need a 5% down payment to get into your first home. On a $400,000 mortgage, that's $20,000. Hopefully you know someone who loves you enough to give you the $20,000 plus your closing costs, and you are into a home. Many people get in that way. So here are some more creative ideas for you besides the gift. And another thing, you might want to invite family members over for dinner before you maybe bring up the subject of the gifted down payment, serve lots of wine, and you're in like Flint. So anyway, that's the gift. Next, that you might want to consider is a line of credit. Many people who have good credit can get a line of credit, and a line of credit is okay in terms of the lenders as long as we disclose that it is basically borrowed down payment. You can do it on a credit card too. I don't recommend that because it's 18% interest, but hey, if you get into a house, who cares? Try and get into a house. Once you get your little toe in there, you're in usually forever, and it's the start of you creating wealth for the first time. So other ways that you might want to consider a down payment besides borrowing the money is I love getting people excited about how they can save the money. And many people don't realize this, but you know what? It's not that hard. I've had people just put away $200 a month, and they just kept putting the money away, and before they knew it, they had the money because they get excited, $200 or $300 a month, and they've got their down payment. You can live on one income and bank the other income. People do that. Maybe you don't have to be in rental at the height of what you're paying now. Maybe you could go down, instead of paying $1,800 a month, you could find a place that you're paying $1,200 a month just for the interim while you have the plan to raise this down payment. It doesn't mean forever. You have to say, hey, here's my goal. This is what I need to do. Perhaps you can look at part-time income. You both have full-time jobs. Maybe you don't have children yet. You can work more. Maybe you can do side jobs, maybe you're handy, you can build somebody's bathroom or somebody's kitchen on the weekends or evenings. So start to think of ways that you can make more money, because if you can make more money, then you can save more money. You can look at all kinds of ways to do that with part-time income or banking the other person's income and really just relying on one income and banking the rest. Usually, people get a CRA tax refund. A lot of people use their tax refund. They get into a house by, maybe they get a big amount, maybe $5,000 or $10,000 in a refund. They use that towards their down payment, or they may use a child tax benefit credit. Sometimes people don't file for a few years, and all of a sudden, this actually happened to me. I have 4 kids. I got $17,000 and whew, because I hadn't filed for a few years. This is 20 years ago when I had my 4 children at home and I was a single mom. I had got $17,000. Boom, there's your down payment. Sometimes people have got it because someone has died in the family. So they were able to get some money willed to them. There's many, many ways, but you have to be creative. How about selling something? There's another thing. A lot of people have toys. You know, I remember the one time I told a fellow and his girlfriend, I said, you know what, why don't you sell the snowmobile? Okay, there's your down payment. At that time, it was only $5,000 to get into a house, but that was enough that they could do it. So look around. What can you sell? What can you get rid of? If you put your mind to anything, you can do it. And we want to see the motivated people. We want to hear from you, people who want a home, because that's the first step. As soon as you want a home, then we put a plan in place. How do we do it? What is the shortfall? Everybody has shortfalls. When I tried to get into my first home, it was $37,000. And I had to borrow it from my mother-in-law. So everybody has started somewhere, but don't wait till you have the 20% down. By that time, houses are even going to be more out of reach. As soon as you have the 5% down or you have a way of getting it, you don't have to. A lot of people talk to me and they say, I don't have the down payment now, but I'm going to have it in another 2 months. Can I still put an offer in without that down payment? Yes, yes, you can. You can. If you don't have the down payment sitting in your bank account right now, you can still put an offer in if you know you're getting that money. We had a photographer call us and she said, it's the summertime. I'm going to have a lot of gigs this summer. I'm going to be able to get my down payment by the end of the summer. I'm going to have 20,000 and I'm going to be able to go ahead and have enough money. She knows she's already got these booked. So she knows she'll have 20,000. So yes, she can start looking as long as you know that you will have the down payment 2 weeks before closing. That's when you actually get the keys and all of that. You only have to have the money 2 weeks before. You just don't want to go into a house and have no idea, obviously, how you're going to create your down payment. Yeah, that would be folly to sit there and say, yeah, I'm putting an offer in, but I have no idea. But if you do have an idea, you know you're getting money, you know this is happening, you can put an offer in, but always check with us first. Always make sure that we do the application first, look at it, and tell you with confidence, yes, you can put an offer in. So I don't want anybody sitting there and thinking that down payment is stopping you. It's not stopping you. You haven't thought of the idea of how to create the down payment. I forgot to talk about one other program. We do have a program that will help you not only establish credit, but also save for the down payment. So you need to call us about the program if you would like information. It's especially good for people who've had some bruised credit and they need a down payment. So they've got bruised credit that they need to reestablish credit, and then they need a down payment. So that is what is that we offer too. So 2 programs, our proprietary program. If you have great credit and good income, we can get you into a house. So nobody should be out there saying down payment is the reason I'm not getting into a house. Be creative like we are, and you will get into that first home, and you'll never look back after that. So have a great evening, everyone, and talk to you soon, probably next week on Monday this time. Bye for now.